Alrighty, y'all are good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and depart. Thank you guys.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Hi, Donna.
Hi. Do you want me to make you you're already co-host.
I'm
Okay.
already the co-host. Thank you.
All right. I should look at the name list here. Mm-hmm. Good morning.
Hi, Donna.
Hi. How you doing?
Pretty good. How about you?
All right. Doing okay.
Hi, Donna.
Hi, Verna. Good to see you. Hi. Hi, JD. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi, Nelda.
Hello.
Hello. Gonna make some playlists today. Let me just get a couple things here set. All right. So, has anyone ever done a playlist before or anything like that? No? Okay, brand new. All right.
No. No.
All right. Well, that's what we're going to learn how to do today. So let's, I guess we can get started. We've got a good sized group here today. So I want to welcome everyone to Get Set Up. We're seniors teaching seniors about technology. We also have social hours. Today's class, we're going to talk about creating playlists. My name is Donna. I was in the IT industry for over 30 years. I enjoy helping people get over their fear of technology. This session is being recorded. If you wish to get a copy of the recording, you can do so by emailing help@getsetup.io. And for those of you on the live stream, hello, good to see you today. Come on in and register. We can get to know you a little better. And we're not paid to promote anything I mentioned today. We're going to be talking about, we're going to use Spotify as an example. We don't get any promotions from them. And today we're going to understand what is a playlist, how to add songs, how to create a playlist and add songs to them, where to find other playlists that you can look for inspiration. Now, does anyone listen to any music apps on their phone? Anyone have any apps that they enjoy listening to?
Donna,
No.
I don't listen to music on my Android smartphone. I'm still actually learning how to use my phone, but at home I have a PC and I was listening to Pandora,
Mm-hmm.
but I haven't
Yeah.
listened to it in quite a while, but I do like Pandora.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyone else have any others? And by the way, if you feel like you're maybe not up on the music apps, like what they are, what different ones are out there, I do have a class on music apps that you might be interested in taking. We go over all the different apps that are popular today. So does anybody remember this? Mixtapes on a cassette? I see Johnny smiling.
Yes.
Yes.
Guilty. We're all guilty of this one, aren't we? Whether we want to admit it or not, we've probably given them to friends, and friends have given it to you or someone you were interested in, or vice versa. Oh, we were passing these things around like crazy at one point. It took a lot of time to make, though. Remember, it took a while. You were there for a few hours. You also made mixtapes. You know, the albums only had one or two good songs on them most of the time. And I know I used to just make a mixtape with all my favorite songs on one tape because I was tired of digging through all the albums. And that's what a playlist is. You're just going to make a collection of music that you want and like, and you're going to put it all in one playlist so you can just listen to it all, just like the old days with the cassettes. Except you don't have to worry about the tapes breaking, and then you got to get out the tape. Has anyone remember doing that? Splicing the to fix your tapes. Berna, did you do that?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I got pretty good with it after a while. Yeah, so that's what a playlist is, and it really has to do with the way that we are listening to music today. Today, the music is streamed through playlist. Let me show you Spotify so you can see what I'm talking about. This is Spotify. I'm using their web player just on my laptop, my Windows laptop. And I noticed they have a new section here, audiobooks. That's new. When you come to a place like Spotify, let's say I want to go to I'm going to click on search on the left side here just to show you. They'll usually give you different genres of music. Maybe if you're interested in R&B, you could click on R&B and see all the different playlists that they have out there. You could, really, there's so many things. There's also, you can go by a theme. Like we have Latin music, workout, mood, Christian, sleep, dance, country, you name it. It's all here. So let's say you're interested in a workout. If I click on workout, now I can see the playlists that are here to work out to. So let's see. Let's look at one of these here. I'm going to click on here's some of their favorites. Zumba beats. There we go. I'm going to look at that one. So I'm going to look at Zumba beats. This is a playlist. There's all the songs. Oh, it's a big, long one. Let's see how long this one is. If you look below the title of any of the playlists, you will see this one has 65 songs in it, 3 hours and 29 minutes long. That's a good Zumba workout. You'll notice the name of the person who created the playlist, because on Spotify, not only Spotify creates the playlist, but you can make your own playlist public, and then other people would see it, so they would see your name. This one's made by Spotify. Spotify has a few people on board that this is their job. They make playlists all day long. And it's a very important job because of the way music is today. All of these streaming apps stream music. And if you're a musician and you're trying to get a record deal or you're trying to get on the radio, you might come to Spotify first and try to get your song on one of these playlists. Because there's millions and millions of people coming here every day to Spotify. So if you can get your music in front of some people, that will help you, get known in the industry. So it's a big business, the playlist business. So when we look at this playlist, if I hit that green play button, it's going to play all the songs here in this playlist. It's just going to go right down the list. There's a little heart here. And a lot of the apps do this type of thing. They'll use a heart or a star. If I click on the heart, it's going to put it into my library, which is on the left side here, a library of where I can collect things that I like on Spotify. If there's 3 dots next to the heart here, this is a 3-dot menu. I can add it to a queue. Maybe if I'm listening to music while I'm making my playlist, I could queue up some music. I could share this out. I can share by clicking on a link to the playlist, and then I could copy and paste it into my email or text it to a friend saying, hey, I just found this cool Zumba playlist. You might want to listen to the music here. So you can go ahead and send a link off. You can remove it from your library. If you don't want it in the library anymore, you can always remove it. So that's what a playlist is. Now, it's almost like back in the days when we had the albums and everything, You didn't create this playlist, right? You might like some of the music in here. You might not like all of it. The thing with Spotify and a lot of these type of music apps is when you sign up for free, you can listen to their entire catalog of songs, which is about 60 million songs. You can listen to it for free with ads. So every 4 or 5 songs, you're going to have an ad. And then you can skip. You can skip about 5 times an hour. You have to, if you pay Spotify $10 a month, they get rid of the ads and they give you unlimited skips. But just know that when you're in any of these apps, you usually, if you hit a song you don't like, you can just skip. And you do that at the middle bottom of my page. You will see the big white play button, just like I used to do on the tape recorders and cassettes and everything. And then there's a fast forward button on the right side here. If you click on that while you're playing this playlist, it will skip to the next song. That's how you would do a skip. So this is what a playlist looks like. So you would create your own playlist so that you have your own music that you want to listen to. Because, sometimes the playlist can be fun. Just listen to any of these. There's so many playlists on all of these different types of apps. But sometimes you do want to listen to your own music, or maybe you're getting ready to have a party and you want to, create your own list for the party, which is really, this is where this is nice. You could have a playlist that runs for 8 hours. So you could load up all the different music you want and have it run. You don't have to worry about, if you're having a party, assigning someone to, remember the old days, you always assign a friend or a family member. They're in charge of the music, right? They have to change the, put the CDs in, right? And then halfway through the party, what happens? The music's gone. It stopped. Whoever was in charge of doing the music, who knows what happened to them? They left. They might have had a little too many drinkies or something happened. They forgot their one job that they were supposed to do for you. And so with playlists, it's nice. You just start it and you don't have to think about it anymore. It's just going to go and play one song after the other. All right. Anyone have any questions about what we've talked about so far?
Donna, it's Francine.
Hi, Francine.
If you skip more than 5 times an hour, does it make you change your playlist? Because then it's assuming you don't like that particular music they're playing.
I think what will happen is you'll just, when you go to do the one extra skip, it just won't let you skip. It'll just continue playing. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Because I've done that. I've exceeded skips in an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, if you keep skipping, then maybe it's the wrong playlist for you, probably.
Yes, correct.
That is an indication that maybe you are listening to the wrong one.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, and you just wait. You have to wait until the hour has gone through, and then they give you another 5 of them or whatever it is. Each one will give you different. It's usually like 4 to 6 an hour on average with the different apps. Yeah, so the nice thing about the music apps today is most of these apps do let you listen for free. You just have to, as long as you can, live with the ads and the limitation on the skips. And there's some other features too that don't come with the free versions, but most of them you can listen to all the music, which is really nice.
Donna, what are some of the other apps out there? I'm only familiar with Spotify.
Oh, YouTube. Amazon,
Okay.
Pandora. Yeah, there's quite a few. We're going to look at a few of them actually at the end of this class. We're going to look at their playlist.
Okay.
So when we're talking about was there another question, Denise?
I have one, Julie. Can you do this on the iPad? Does it have to be your phone, or can you?
No, you can do it on the iPad too.
Oh, good. Okay, good.
Yeah, all these apps will work across all the Android phones and tablets and the iPad and the iPhones.
Okay, thank you.
All right. So we're talking about for your own playlist, think about maybe the type of theme you're going to have. I have one playlist. I just call it general. And when I am listening to music and I hit, the song comes up, I'll just pop it in there. Or sometimes I'll just like it. And this way I don't have to think about trying to remember, the name of the song, because I can't play that game anymore. So I just instantly throw it into a playlist. And then later on, if I want to create a more specific playlist, I have my music already, in somewhere. It's also great because sometimes you're listening to it, someone else's playlist, and a song may come up that you have totally forgotten about. And you're like, oh wow, I remember that. I love that song. So you can instantly, save it somewhere, so you'll have it for later on. So you can arrange playlists by a decade if you wanted to, or a certain style of music. If you're going to be using it for working out, you want to think about more upbeat music around the 120, 140 beats per minute type speed. If you're going to use it for relaxation or meditation, you want to pick some soothing music, of course, so you can relax and meditate, or to go to sleep too. If your playlist is for a party, you want to definitely pick the music that's going to be fun for the people that are going to attend your party. So think about different decades of music that would be good to use. If it's a kids party, then it's going to be more kids music, that type of thing. When you're and your playlist, of course, can be for a mood. We all have those songs that when we're feeling a little out of it, you just put that one or two songs on and they instantly change your mood. You feel really good. So you could create your own little feel-good playlist for those days when you just need a little pickup. So there's a lot of different things that you could do with these playlists. You could have some fun just, collecting different styles. So under Spotify, this is where we're going to do a playlist right now. Deezer is another music app out there. They let you create playlists for free. Let's go back to Spotify. So I'm in Spotify. I'm going to go to the left side of this page, and I'm going to click on the Create Playlist button over here. There's a little plus sign. Click on it. All right. It just has a generic name to it right now. If I click on this title, now I can put in whatever I want. Oh, let's see. Let's do a Friday. We'll call it Friday mixtape. Let's see if someone has that. You can put a description too if you want to for the list. All right, it's there. All right, so this is a brand new playlist I just created. They have a search bar here. Let's find something for your playlist. You can type something in here if you'd like to get started. Like, let's say, maybe we want some Aretha, right? You got to have Aretha in at least a couple songs. All right, here we go. So I say a little prayer. I can add this. There's an add button on the right side of the screen. If our pictures are in the way, you might have to move them a little bit. So I'll add that one in here. And let's see, let's add a few more in here. Get some respect. They've got albums in here that you could add. That's another nice thing with Spotify. If you look up an artist name, they will show you all the albums. And it's amazing, some of the albums that people have. How many? Like her, she's going to have a lot of them. I can go to see all artists. Sometimes what I do too is I'll go to search. And let's say I'm interested in R&B, since I started with Aretha. I could just come in here and start looking at some other playlists that they have here. Let me go under See All. Here we go. We've got Chill R&B. I could come in here and start taking a look at, some of the songs in here if I want to select some. I don't know if I know anyone in here. Yeah?
I'm sorry to interrupt you. I have a question. Can
Sure.
you also add albums?
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yes, you can add albums. I'm just going to add, let's see, this Addicted Joyce. I'm going to go over to this song right here. And let's say I want to add that to my playlist I just created. I'm going to go to the far right of the screen, and there's a little 3-dot menu. If I click on that 3-dot menu, I can add to a playlist. So now I can add it to my Friday mixtape. So now she's going to show up. So you can go through. Here's Women of R&B. Let's add a few more people. The Marvelettes. We'll throw some Marvelettes in here. I'm going to click again at the 3-dot menu on the right side of the screen. And I'm going to add to my playlist the Friday mixtape.
Oh, nice.
Let's put some Dion in here.
Are you doing this on the computer or on your iPhone?
Yeah, I'm doing it on my Windows 10 laptop. Yeah.
Because on my phone, it's kind of different.
It's a little different on the phone, and I'll show the phone in a little bit too.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's a little different. Because the screen changes a little differently for the phone.
So if I create on my computer, can I listen to it on my phone or?
Yes. Yeah, like we're creating this playlist right now on my laptop, but in a few minutes I'm going to go over to my phone and you're going to see this. This is going to be here. This list I'm creating right now.
One more question, Donna. Hi, I a lot of,
Hi, you're kind of breaking up a little bit.
yeah, that's terrible. Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I tend to save songs on well, you have on your phone the starts with an S.
Shazam?
Yes, on Shazam.
Shazam, yeah.
Yeah, to then load them on my computer. Now, can I look up the songs through here and then just put them on a playlist? That would be so much easier.
Yes, you can do that.
Awesome. Thank you. My daughter's going to be very happy because sometimes I give her like a list of 30 songs.
Yeah, no, you can make your own.
Yeah, I tell her that's my Mother's Day gift. You don't have to worry about buying me anything.
That's funny.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do you have to pay for the songs you download for a playlist?
You don't. You're not really downloading them. It's still on their servers. You're just streaming it, just like Netflix. You know how Netflix you stream a movie. It's the Now we're streaming music.
Okay, thank you. That's good to know.
And now most of these music apps, they do have a. If you pay for them, they have a thing called offline mode. And that's where you can offline onto your phone. If you say you're going to travel and you might be somewhere where there's no internet access, they'll let you offline some music, but it's still not your music because once you stop paying that $10 a month to Spotify or Deezer or whoever you sign up with, that music will be off your phone. So just be aware of that. Think of it as renting.
Okay, so it's a fee with them, the server, monthly. Spotify.
Yeah, if you want things like offlining, if you want offline music, and there's some other features they have, but got a little echo there. Okay, yeah. But you can listen for free as long as you're okay with listening to the ads. If you don't like the ads, if they drive you nuts, then you can pay $10 a month. You'll have no ads. You'll have unlimited skips. You'll have offline mode and those type of features.
So,
all right.
Question. So in the playlist that I create, there will also be ads?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Unless you pay them. All right. So I threw a few songs in here. Let me go back to the playlist now. This is the Friday mixtape. I'm going to click on the left side of the screen. I've got 14 songs.
You want us to do that with you, Donna, as you go along?
It's up to you. Some people like to watch first and then do others,
Okay.
So there's our Friday mixtape. We've got 14 songs already in there, 49 minutes long, 49 and 33 seconds. Now that I've put some songs in here, Spotify has been paying attention. And now they have a feel for what kind of music I'm looking for. So they're going to start recommending other songs. So this makes it really easy because you could come down through this list and, these are all good songs. I can come in here and on the right side, I can just click add. So I can start just adding more songs to this list. And they will keep suggesting, songs. They have a lot of songs in their catalog, so they will keep you busy. I'm just going to keep adding. So now our song list, oh boy, what do we got now for our playlist? Now we have 26 songs in here. It's an hour and 33 minutes. To play this playlist, I just have to hit the play button. To the right of the green play button, there's the 3-dot menu. In the 3-dot menu, I can add this to the queue. If I'm listening to music at the same time, you can be doing your playlist and listening to music at the same time. I can add it to the queue to be played next if I wanted to. I can make this public. When you create a playlist, it's going to be private. But if I click on the Make Public button, that makes it public for other people to see it. They can like it. Some people end up with very popular playlists that, have a lot of likes. If I don't want to do that, you can always make it secret. And it is secret when you first create the playlist. You can, for instance, share out the link to this playlist to a friend, or let's say you're getting a playlist for someone's party together. You could send the link to them and say, here's the playlist I made. You can play this one. And then they can go and play it from their phone. You can delete the whole playlist. If you don't want the playlist, you can click on the delete button. Now, all these songs that are in here, if I want to, I can highlight one of the songs. And on the 3-dot menu on the far right, go back to the 3-dot menu. I could remove the song from this playlist. I can also add it to another playlist I have if I want to. If you have more than one playlist, like I have many playlists, I can take a song and put it into another playlist, or remove it from this one if I want to and add it to a different one. So you do have that option. Questions so far?
Can you reorder the playlist?
I believe on the free version you can't, but you can on the paid. You can put them in an order. I don't know if they've changed that or not. I haven't looked at it recently, but the last time I checked, that was a paid. See, this is where they get you, some of these little paid features.
So how many free playlists can I create?
I have quite a few. I don't pay for Spotify, and I've got a lot of playlists in here. So
Okay.
I think you can have quite a few playlists.
Okay.
And each playlist can have up to almost 1,000 songs. So that's a lot. That's good. You're probably not going to make one that big. That'll take days. It's a lot of music.
Donna,
Yep.
it's Francine.
Hi, Francine.
You said that 2 companies that will let us create free playlists are Spotify and Deezer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's others. And I'm going to show you a few of the others in a bit here. I'll show you how some other people do it.
When I'm trying to go into the computer, even though I can go into my cell phone and I can do everything, but here it's asking me to put in my card and everything, even though it says it's free, 100% free membership. But
yeah, you have to be careful with these apps. They do always throw an ad in front of you. And so if you see the ads, I always look in the corners for an X or a close button to close it, because they want you to click on that. So yeah, you don't need to, to sign up with a credit card. I didn't do a credit card with mine, unless they changed it. Maybe they have.
well, I can't seem to get in without doing that, because if I go back, it says activate your free membership, and then it's asking me for my password, and then when I click continue after that, it's asking me for my credit card. So, I thought if I already had it on my phone, I should already have it automatically on my computer. It seems like.
Oh no, do you have it? You have it on your phone already?
Yes.
Oh, on your computer, all you have to do is, let me show you. You just go to Spotify.com. Like if I go to spotify.com, and then when you get to spotify.com, I just scroll down to the bottom of the page and I open up the web player. That's what I'm in. Just type, click on web player at the very bottom and you should get into
I see.
yeah. And you just have to log in. Just log in with your free account that you've already have. But you have to be careful with these apps. They're a little dodgy with they spring these pages in front of you because they're trying to get you to sign up. So
I see.
like there's one, I can't think of who is it. I think it's TuneIn Radio. They've got a very convincing ad that takes up the entire page, the entire screen when you first get into every time you go into their app, you have to close that out. So it's, they're just trying, they're trying to get you to sign up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
You just have to be aware of that and just look for the close or X buttons. All right. Let's see what other questions we have here. Another nice feature too. One thing that Spotify does, and a few of the others do this, but not all of them, is there's this thing called on-demand playing. I can play any of these songs. I can just click on it and it will start playing anywhere within any playlist. I can play an individual song, and that's called on-demand playing. It's not always available in the free version. Some apps don't allow on-demand playing. You have to just listen to the entire playlist, in the order it's in and everything, and you can't just pick out an individual song. You have to pay the premium membership to get that type of a feature. So the nice thing about Spotify is they do let you do that on the free version, but not everyone will let you do that type of thing. All right. So we're talking about doing our playlist. Now you can start thinking about what would you do as a playlist. You want to start with a great song, especially if it's for a party. And it gives people an idea of what type of music's going to be in the party, what kind of party it's going to be. You can vary your mood and your tempo and your styles. You don't want to be too repetitive. If you have too much of one artist, it's going to sound like you're just playing their albums. So you want to kind of keep it fresh for everyone. Your party playlist, the nice thing with having the fact that you can create long playlists is you can start, in the beginning of the party, everyone's just mingling and it's you can play a little bit slower music, start, making the music go faster as the party progresses. And then you can do wind down music at the end to kind of, calm everyone down and get them out the door. If you're doing a go to sleep playlist, you could start with a little bit, faster music and then gradually get slower and slower music to calm yourself down so that you can fall asleep. Your most interesting music, if you're doing like a party type playlist, is going to be probably towards the middle of the party when you want everyone dancing and having a good time. That's when you're going to put your real fun music in that area. And you want to look for the transitioning between songs. That you don't want really abrupt endings between songs. You want to have a nice flow. So you want to think about that when you're putting, what songs follows each other. You don't want to go from AC/DC to John Denver. It might be too abrupt unless that is what you're looking for. So, to each his own. You could have one of these crazy playlists that go all over the place. The nice thing is it's up to you and what you do. You want to make playlists that, especially for a party, really think of who's going to be there. What's what are the age groups? What style of music would be most fun for people at the party to listen to? So if you have a lot of different age groups, mix it up. Have some music from the 50s and 60s, but then throw in some stuff maybe from the 80s and 90s, or, think about who's going to be at the party and try to have at least something that's going to, someone will enjoy listening to. And again, not too many songs from one artist, because then it just sounds like you're playing their album. And if you're going to have fun with making your playlist public, give it an interesting title. We're going to look at some that have interesting titles in a little bit. So you want to keep that in mind. If you want to get clicks and likes, get a nice, fun title, because that people can't help themselves. They're going to have to look. You want that kind of title that they have to see what's in there. Now, if you're going to do a playlist, especially for working out, you have to think about updating from time to time, because your body is going to get used to the music. When you're doing the same music in the same order, you anticipate, you can hear the note of the next song before it's even played.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know. You've probably experienced that.
Yeah. A lot of these choreographers, Zumba classes and stuff tend to play their playlists for a long time. Then you start to get bored.
Yeah, you get bored. And when you can start anticipating that next note for the first, next song, it's time to mix it up. Because your body just gets, lazy. It does. It needs to be, you need to change things up. So you definitely need to, especially for working out, running, walking, that type of thing, mix it up. Don't listen to the same thing over and over, because you just get into this routine.
Yes.
Yeah. And if you want to do collaborative playlists, you can do them on Spotify and Apple Music. I believe on Spotify, and by collaborative, what that means is people can add music. You add and delete music to each other's playlist. You actually collaborate. But I believe on Spotify, that is a premium. You have to pay the $10 a month for that. And Apple Music does that too. There's also a website called SoundCloud. It's been around for 40-something years. It's an old site. There's a group of people that do playlists on that site where they exchange ideas and they work on each other's playlists. It's also a site where musicians have hung out for decades and they share their music and everything. So if you're interested in this type of thing, you might want to check out SoundCloud.
All right. SoundCloud. Let me write that down.
All right. Let's talk a little bit about beats per minute, because I mentioned that for working out and relaxation. Beats per minute is how many beats you have per minute in a song. But we have our own, our bodies have a beat per minute. When you're listening to music and you're going out for a walk or a run, and a certain song comes on, and it feels good. Sometimes even when you're dancing, there's a certain song, it just fits. Well, its beat per minute is probably the same as your body. Your body's beat per minute is each step you take on the ground. So you want to count your beats per minute. You could count, say, your right foot, count how many times it hits the ground, times that by 2, and that's your own personal beat per minute. So when you get into this, if you're really looking at finding songs that are going to fit you really well, you'll need a way to figure out how to find those songs. And I have a website I just want to share with you. You don't need to do anything with this. This is just extra. But if you want to look into things like this, we're going to take a look at beats per minute. This is also important if you're interested in doing relaxation, I call them tapes, relaxation playlist or meditation, that type of thing. So you'll get this link in the email too. There's 2 of them, actually, 2 websites that do this. This one's called getsongbpm.com. When you come onto the website, they'll show you some popular songs and what their beats per minute are. Like Billie Jean, Michael Jackson's Billie Jean, 116 beats per minute, which is that would be a good brisk walk song for working out. Bohemian Rhapsody, Queen, is 72. It's interesting when you start looking at the beats per minute, because some songs sound faster than they are, or they're slower than you think they are. Hotel California, Eagles, 75 beats per minute. Another one, Bites the Dust, Queen, 112 beats per minute. We Will Rock You, Queen, 81. Smooth Criminal, Michael Jackson, 117 beats per minute. So you can come in if you're depending on what style of song, well, you can always come to this website and type in a song. Like, let's say there's your favorite song that feels good when you're running and walking and you want to find more feel-good songs. you could type in that song and find out what the beat per minute is. And then from there, you can look for other songs. So let's say we're interested in the Billie Jean, Michael Jackson, 116 beats per minute. So I'm going to click on this song. And you may have noticed little Spotify dots. If you click on that, it'll play just a little bit of the song in case you're not too sure which song it is. All right, so they brought up Billie Jean. They do this little funny audio profile. It has tempo, danceability, energy, acousticness, and liveness. Kind of an odd. But the important thing with this one is scrolling down, and you want to click on the Load Similar Songs button. So I'm going to click on the Load Similar Songs, and now it's going to show me other songs that are in the 116 beat per minute range. So here they are. It's got a whole bunch of them here. It just goes on and on. So you can take a look at these. You can play the little Spotify. If you click on the Spotify bubble, it'll just play it a little bit for you. It won't, I don't think it plays the whole song. It just plays a little snippet. And not to get too much into music theory, but it also shows you the key that these songs were recorded in, which is kind of interesting if you're into music, or if you're going to do relaxation or meditation, you might want to play with the key that the song is in, because in music, if there's a little tiny M, that's a minor, it's got a sadder tone. No little M, it's a major, it's a brighter tone in the song. So that's something to think about if you're into doing some things. You could play around. You could do songs with the same beat and the same key. You could play around and see what that looks like. Another feature, some of these songs you may or may not know because it's all a mix. Now, if you want songs from a particular decade, then you have to go up to the upper right-hand corner of the screen. They have an activity button. I'm going to click on running. But what's nice now, I can put in what we were doing, what was it, 116 beats per minute. But I can pick a decade now. I can come in here and say, let's do just songs from the 70s. Minimum song length, you can leave it at 240. That's probably an average for most songs. The activity duration, it's only 60 minutes. I would bring this up. Let's do like 360. Because really 60 minutes is only about 10 songs maybe or so. It's not that many. So I would bring it up a little bit. You can select your genre here. They have so many here. I don't even know what some of these are. It just goes on and on and on. So if you're interested, boy, in looking up different music genres, this is a good one to look at this list. It's just,
wow.
It is, yeah, it's serious. If you're interested in finding some different types of music that you never ever heard about, look in here, because there's some stuff I have no clue what it is.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so this is just fun just to come in here and see what these are. Torch music, trip rock. I don't know. So I'll just say rock for this one. But yeah, it does have quite a list. All right, so I have rock. You can order it random or top songs. I'll just do random. All I have to do is click on Get Songs Now. And now I should see coming up, hopefully. They do have an annoying ad in the lower right-hand corner. You just have to hit the little X to close it. Now, here's the songs. Now, these are all from the 70s. They're all 116 beats per minute, 117 beats per minute. So if this is your BPM that works well for you, these songs should do you well. So you can come in here and take a look at all these songs. Now, this is a good way, too, to dig up some old 70s songs that maybe you forgot about. Anyone have any questions about that?
Donna,
Again, you don't have to ever go to this website. This is just a little fun thing for some people. They might, enjoy this. Go ahead, Denise.
Donna,
Francine.
it's Francine. You said in order for us to measure our beats per minute, we should walk at a comfortable pace.
Yep.
Count how many times our right foot hits the ground in 1 minute and then double it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. Once you get into your rhythm, I know for me, I got to limp a few times before I get into until my optimum speed.
Donna, you can also, if you're wearing a watch, your watch will give you your steps per minute.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Yes, exactly. Yeah. If you've got some type of a Fitbit or something like that, that's already telling you, you can look that up too. But that's an important thing for finding music that feels good, because that really makes difference. All right. Let's take a look at some of these other people. We were talking about Spotify. We are going to stop by Spotify real quick, though, because I want to show you our playlist. Should be over here. Spotify has the green dot with the dashes. I'm going to open it up. All right, I'm going to go and again, I encourage you to take that music app class I have. If this is the first time you've ever seen a music app on a phone, definitely take that class because we'll talk about all this. I'm going to go down to my library on the menu here. There's at the bottom, it says your library. I'm going to click on it. And now it's going to show me my playlist. I have a playlist button here. And I can click on that. And now I should be able to see. Let's see if I can find it. It should be towards the top. There it is, Friday mixtape. It's right here. I'm going to click on it, open it up. There it is. This is the one we've been working on. So I can play it from here on my phone. If I want to edit it, there's a little edit playlist at the bottom. I can click on edit and I can add more songs if I want to. It shows you all the songs we put in here. And I've got the 3-dot menus. Remember the 3-dot menu that was in my web player right here on the right side of the screen. If I go to I Say a Little Prayer, I can click on the 3-dot menu and have I can remove it from the playlist. I can add it to another playlist, share it out. Same things that we saw on the web player. And someone asked about creating a playlist. Let me go back out to my library. There's a plus button in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. You click on that plus, and that's where you can give your playlist a name and create one right there. And as we move from the apps, you will see a similarity in how these apps lay this out. Well, most of them will have a 3-dot menu at the end of each song. On the right side, you will see that type of thing. If they let you, in the free version, get to that part, of course. So that is Spotify. So let's take a look. iHeartRadio, this is another popular app. It's got the heart. They do a lot of radio. This, Spotify just does the podcast and the music. iHeartRadio has radio because it is, this probably more known for radio than anything else. And at the music right away. Okay. At the bottom of the page, I have my library. I've got radio, podcast, and then playlists. So if I click on playlist, I can see what kind of playlist they have here. Once it comes up. Come on. Let's see. running a little slow. This could possibly be my phone, though. My phone, I need to make some space on it. I'm going to let that one run in the background. Let's go to YouTube. YouTube music. It's what it says YT music. It's got the circle with the play button in the middle. We'll open up this one. At the top, they have workout, focus, relax. So these are little categories for playlists. Like, let's say I want to look at some workout. I'm going to click on workout. Then with all these apps, they'll say mixed for you. This is pretty common when you start listening to some of the stuff that you're listening to, and they see what music you like. They will start doing little mixes for you. So here we've got a rustic ramble. Put a little spring in your step. Warm weather wandering. Float by. You see what I mean by titles? Because now I'm wondering, what is float by? What kind of music is that going to be? Or put a little spring in your step. So let's see what that one is. I'm going to click on that. Titles are very important. It does get people to look at your playlist. So here I can click play to play it. The playlist itself has a 3-dot menu. Right here, I can click on this. Add it to the queue. I can add it to a playlist. Now let's say, September, that's a good one. Let's say I want to add this to one of my playlists. There's a 3-dot menu on the right side. I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to add it to a playlist. And I've got a bunch of playlists under Yahoo, so I can go and I can add it to any playlist. So it can be fun looking at what type of playlist people come up with. So let's see. Anyone have any questions so far? I'm going to go open up Deezer too, so you can see that one.
Donna, it's Francine.
Hi.
How would Beats Per Minute apply if we want to listen to music as a sleep aid?
Well, that's where you could pick maybe starting at, say, 70 and then start slowing down, because it's your body's going to respond. It's going to, slow itself down and relax. So yeah, you could play around with, just starting with some more relaxing, slower music.
Okay.
And you can probably just find some different, to see what your body responds to. You could play around with it to see.
Thank you.
All right. And let's see. Oh, you know what? They're asking me to log in, and I'm not going to remember my login. So I think we'll have to wait on Deezer. Anyone have any other questions before we close here? It can be fun, though, to go ahead and, create some playlists, play around with it. They let you do it for free. So take advantage of that. Francine?
Donna, if we have VHS tapes with music that we like and we want to convert it to CDs, which I realize is old media, is there a way to do that, or would we just bring it to a store and pay them for that service, if it's even possible?
I think we have a class on that. We're converting VHS that shows up on the schedule every now and then. So you might want to check out that class.
Okay, I'll check it.
And anytime you go to our website, if you see a notify button,
yes,
go ahead and tell them to notify you, because they'll let you know about the class. Our classes get put on schedule on a 2-week rotation. So this way, if they see a lot of people asking to be notified, then that tells them that, we need to make sure this class makes it for the next round. That's why you want to fill those out.
Thank you. I do. Yes.
All right. And I have go ahead, Johnny.
Once I play around with this, I'll
Mhm.
probably want to come to the class again.
Yes, that would be a perfect time to do it. Yep,
So you said this would probably be back on in 2 weeks? Or?
probably. Yeah, most
Okay.
likely. All right. And we have oh, go ahead, Denise.
What's the name of the class that you said is a nice companion to this one?
Oh, the music apps to enjoy your favorite music with, something like that. I'll get the link and put it in the chat.
Okay, great. Thanks.
In the meantime, I just want to wrap this up. We have Marv is here as a special guest. He wants to say something to you. So Marv, go ahead. I'll get out of your way. Oh, wait a minute. You're muted. Oh, rookie mistake. There you go. Oh, we still can't hear you. Make sure there you go.
You know, all you have to do is flick that little button on the microphone. All of a sudden it seems to work, you know?
Technology.
Oh my gosh. I can't get over that.
No.
No, I was saying that I got into your class late, but I found it fascinating. I need to attend more of our classes. There's so many. I went through all of the classes the other day. I read the names of them. It took me over a half hour to do it. We have so many classes right now. Yeah. Folks, just a quick thing. I'm sure you enjoyed Donna's class, but can you give her a thumbs up or something before I start talking? It was great. It was great, I'm sure. Now, I'll tell you, the guides really, really appreciate the feedback like that, folks. They truly do.
Awesome class.
Pardon me?
It's an awesome class. I'm going to take it again.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Donna, you got to be in your glory. This is your favorite class, I'll bet. Now, folks, what I wanted to talk about
He has several favorites.
Yeah,
I got a lot of kids.
I did put in the chat, folks, all of the other classes that she teaches and one fun fact about her. So if you take a look in the chat, you'll see something down there. And then I put my address at the bottom in case you need to contact me. And when I want to, hopefully you'll contact me. What I want to talk to you about is Get Set Up has asked me to see if you folks would have more interest in forming your own groups. Maybe to talk about various classes that Donna has or other guides or something like that, but where you're just kind of socializing with each other on it. You know, where did you come from? What did you do? What do you think about the digital world? What do you think about the iPads? What do you think about various things like that? They wonder if you would like to actually form a group where you would meet at a certain time. And the main thing about this is not only to have the class, but to intermingle with the other folks, to make friends. That's what a lot of Get Set Up is about, making friends. You know, I was teaching an orientation class. They put it on the shelf for a while, but that was one of my key things. Make friends, folks, because let me tell you the bad news. You're going to lose your spouse if you haven't already. You're going to lose your close friends. You're going to lose just friends on it. And then you're going to be alone. But with Get Set Up, we can facilitate all the friends in the world that you want. It's great on it. I mean, I look out there at you smiling people. Denise has got a great smile on her face over there on it. But, Francine yeah, I see you. I see you guys on it. But I encourage you, especially you folks that aren't showing your face, I want you to be able to make those friends. So, you know, when you're feeling down or lonely or something, you not only can take a class, but you could go ahead and contact somebody that you just made a friend on. Now, I have to tell you, when I was young, I was very popular in school, very popular. And then something happened, something changed for me, and I don't know what it is, but I became kind of a loner, just a loner out there. And now having joined Get Set Up, it's totally different. I have a whole new family, and I'm thinking, my gosh, what a wonderful thing it is to be surrounded with people that you know and enjoy. So I encourage you, if you want to do this, if you really want to get into a group, and I'm not talking about anything particular, you know, maybe you want to talk about your kids going away or something, anything under the sun. Maybe you want to talk about your bowling score. remember the days we had card clubs, and maybe you still do, and also bowling leagues and stuff. That's what this is. It's going to be kind of a group where you get together periodically on this for an hour and just chat with each other. You're friends, you're making friends. And then you can expand that to bring in your other friends, or you could start a different class. I don't know. I'd like to find out if there's interest in that. I kind of think there would be. I know from my point personally, I would jump at that chance because I want to make friends. I want to make more friends. So my email is down there. I put it in the chat right below all of Donna's classes there. And if you do have some interest, contact me. We can help set it up. I would be more than happy to hold your hand going through it, get this thing set up, maybe even co-host it with you on it. I would be more than happy because I think it's so important. Again, I'm going to be redundant, to make friends, folks. Do it. I mean, I am thrilled with Get Set Up. The offerings that we have, it's incredible. So Donna, I'll turn it back over to you. I just wanted to say my piece. I hope you folks think seriously about that, and you want to make friends, contact me. My email address is in chat, and I'd love to chat more with you about it. Okay, Donna, it's yours.
Thank you. Thank you, Marv. Nice seeing you again.
Same here.
All right, everyone. So, thank you for coming today. Oh, my slide didn't get filled out. The other courses I have are in the chat. Definitely the music app class, I put that in chat. That's a good one. If you really feel like you don't know what the music apps are or how to use them and navigate them, that's a good class for you to take. You'll get class notes at the end of this class. You can go ahead and fill out your feedback. If you have any new class suggestions, go ahead and pop them in there if you'd like to. We can invite friends, as Marv was saying, to classes. If you have a class that you think you have a friend that might be interested in attending, you can click on the invite a friend button either on your desktop or your mobile, and you can invite your friend through email or through social media such as Facebook. Our help@getsetup.io email is great, not just for support. You can, if you are interested, as Marv just talked about, in hosting an interest group, music, art, gardening, whatever your interest is, let us know at help@getsetup.io and we will help you get that set up. You can suggest new class ideas. If you have an organization that you work with or you're aware of that you think they might be able to use our services, just let us know the name of them. If you have a contact name, that would be great too, and we will contact about being a partner with them. And you can always request your session recordings by going all to help@getsetup.io. So everyone, thank you for coming in today. Get those playlists created. Get some good music going there. And we'll see you guys next time. Enjoy the rest of your day, everyone. Enjoy your weekend. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Great class.
Bye, everyone. Have fun.
Bye.
We'll see you later. See you later, Berta.
Okay. Bye.